know it's hard, that's why I like it. I'm fit to fight it, I'm from the north. I'm back in Tyson, it's been decided, don't see no light.
I know it's hard, that's why I like it. I'm fit to fight it. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, YouTube, to my channel. And Zayn fans, hello, hope you're feeling great. I've been requested to do Yellow Metal Cathartic by Zayn. I got the lyric video. I got the lyrics on I got the lyrics on the screen because I need to know what's going on at all times. I hear he's rapping. I hear Zayn. Okay, I heard Zayn is getting his rap on. That's what I heard. 24 minutes. Is this an EP? Like, is this a whole project or is this one singular record? I don't have the luxury of speaking to you guys in real time, so I have to answer my own questions. But by this time, you'll probably be like, "Oh, Steve-O, it's an EP." But I probably already found that out. But I appreciate you. Go and comment that down below. Yeah, let's get right into it. Without further ado, I have no expectations. I have no thought of where he's gonna take it because I haven't heard much of Zayn's rapping abilities, just his vocal capabilities. So let's see what happens. I'm a hard critique when it comes to rap because I come from rap. I'm a rap listener, so I won't clown your man or anything like that. I won't clown Zayn or anything. But I might be over here like you could have tightened the flow. This is where you could have tightened the flow at. Here's where you could have delivered the punchline better. Here's where you could have been more clear at. That's probably what I'll do, you know? And I expect the same if like he was watching my content and I was singing or something like that, and like he was like, yo, you need to do this, do that, you know, something like that. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. We still recording, great. It would have been tragic if I wasn't. Let's see what's going on. Who's the creator? Zayn. Shout out to Zayn for this.
Dark matter like paint splatters that fit better. The old saying, the way it goes, better the devil you do than you don't know. I hit pedals and switch levers, my heart metal. I can't settle, I'm part troubled and not subtle. I fuck good, so fuck cuddles, burst bubbles. The thirst levels at new highs. I down doubles and got baked till I felt high. My face puzzled, felt muddled. The force strong and your flows wouldn't. The thought might, but the fit wouldn't. A fortnight. And
was this supposed to come out or like did it leak? Because he sounds a little distant from the mic. Like he sounds a little drowned out. So I'm trying to figure out. Nope. Keep the volume where you're supposed to be.
The force strong and your flows wouldn't. The thought might, but the fit wouldn't. A fortnight. And
I like the kid. I like the rhythm he's in. I like the pocket he's in.
Alright, it's all bark and there's no bite. I'm Tony Stark, still embarking on a dream. Took a bit of time to take darkness from the team. Seen what I seen, heartless on the sleeve. Tried to burn my wings, so I put them in a piece on my chest. At peace, no rest. Flip this on its head. Rip the scripture up now. I'm flipping, don't intend. Slipping shit again. Fakers all around me, are they living in pretense? Fake friends won't make amends. There's no need, these mean queens control the scenes. Attention seekers, the spanning's weak and the spamming news. What the family need and the planet bleeds. The damaged trees, it's never leaving till we ascend. So fuck the fence, until they stop killing colours. Fuck the feds. You must be off it, I mean it, you know your head. Never guilty, you're judging, I used to dread growing my beard too long. Never felt I belonged, but it's been long like a minute. I ain't looking to no man's for the lyrics.
He's staying consistent with the flow. I like that so far. I just would like if you was. It sounds like a lyrical exercise. If you're not familiar with a lyrical exercise, this is pretty much just practice of you tightening the flow and just stuff like that. It doesn't seem like it was meant to, like, you know how, like, say if you draw or something like that, or I don't know, whatever you're good at, your craft, you paint. It's like a free draw, like a free whatever, and it's not really intended for you to put out, but instead it's intended for you to just sharpen your tool, sharpen your, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you just want to get something off your chest. That's what it seems like. He seems like he just wants to get a bunch of off his chest. But I don't know the situation. Maybe I don't know the context as to why this came out. So maybe you can let me know in the comment box what that is. But usually stuff like this does not come out. It's just something like it has to be leaked by somebody else, which I heard like his brother put it out or something like that. You know, but I haven't heard thus far of him being disappointed that it came out. It seems like he wanted to put it out, but he couldn't. where that is due to the label, you know what I'm saying? I heard he started getting into the label talk. I heard he's not happy with his label. That's what I heard.
Feeling timid, I'm telling them who they mimic while healing them like a clinic. Confused why they get no women. Still we just fucking girls, lost in the wrong world. Jurassic now to these vermin. Kicking you game, I'm serving. These losers are never learning. My fire's forever burning. Adding it to my fuel. Seems like I'm always focused on never becoming you. These locusts are always feeding. This lotus was for a reason. I'm seeing my new beginnings. Watch out, these losers winning in waters too deep to swim in. Like combat, I see me killing. I'm mortal without a limit. Flawless and feeling lawless.
You sound like he had a little entendre there. Seeing my new beginnings, watch out, this loser's winning, and no one is too deep. Killing, I'm on the way down. Okay, I thought he had a different way, because sometimes when there's like a backspace like this, it's a way of saying the word, but you mean a different meaning to the word. I forgot that term. If you guys are good with English, you say a word and there's a different meaning for that word depending on the context. I'm blanking out on the actual term. I think it's a homonym. Is that a homonym? Might be a homonym. Something like that.
Too deep to swim in like combat, I see me killing. I'm mortal without a limit. Flawless and feeling lawless, they're prison out to the gimmicks. My vision is set the summit. I'm watching you bitches plummet. No matches enough on my cunning. You rappers are feeling done in. Switching your genre, running your jaw, stunting, pulling at straw, something. I think you're a poor effort. Definite tone, definite attitude, shitty separate. Living, I'm in my element, guarding it like a sentinel. Never lose me to fentanyl. Scared when I take a Benadryl. Keep it.
Never lose me to fentanyl. Okay, so it's a little alarming. I don't know, a little alarming. I don't know if he has like a dependency issue in his life right now, where he has to, I'm just, I don't really know what he's going through or what he's been through, but I'm getting the gist of it. That of course, I hear cathartic. I see the word cathartic, and then to get something off your chest. I've already said what I said about this seems like a lyrical exercise that usually would not come out, but is coming out under the conditions that it needs to be heard by you guys. It's not necessarily to make money or appease maybe the record label, etc. But always, there's gems. There's gems left in certain different flows and stuff like that, because, as a rap fan, sometimes when a rapper is very technical, like he isn't, I can tell his craft is more on the vocal side than it is on rapping. I think he just does this for fun, but some of the people that are more structurally skilled, like rappers, it's as if he was like, I don't know who to compare him to. I'm not really trying to compare and make a comparison, because I don't want it to be that to take away from the point. All I'm trying to say is, when someone is structurally good, or even when vocally, when they're very good at what they do, the tone is good, whatever is good, the voice is powerful, it makes it easier to be distracted by that and not hone in on the actual message. So it's kind of good that like the structure is decent to where I can keep up, and I'm not tuning out, because it's not like, oh, okay, this is, he's on pace, he's on beat. But I'm able to dissect a little different gems, like the fentanyl, what I'm saying, I take Benadryl, keeping it seems like, going through a little tough time right now. That was a little long-winded, but I hope it makes sense.
Talking to always elevate, celibate of these thoughts, filling themselves with sedatives. In comparison to Eminem, you're feeling feminine, impolitically correct, still joking on my dick, and I never get.
Or maybe speaking of in general from third person. Maybe it has nothing to do with his situation, but he's just speaking of what's going on outside.
I've been moving things in my mind like, is this Mountain Dew? Memories made me wonder if one day amounts to you. What's the purpose that you do this? What you're hoping that they learn? I'd like to say I'm done with this, getting up on my nerve. I'm looking at my life, saying, what do I deserve? It's hard to say I know when we're walking through the dirt. Talking what do nothing, I can see for what it's worth. I'm tired of feeling hurt, and I've tried and nothing works. I'm racking up excuses while I'm slacking off at work. Shit chatting is the usual while talking with his clerk. I beg you don't include me, I might write it on my shirt, so that every time they see me that they always know to swerve. Your life is potent, did some fuck shit to the...
Yeah, this is extremely rough recording in terms of just... Like, he recorded this on his laptop and a little mic he had at the crib. Like, I don't even think he mixed this down. I think he just straight put this out raw from the soul. That's what it sounds like.
Up excuses while I'm slacking off at work. Shit chatting is the usual while talking with his clerk. I beg you don't include me, I might write it on my shirt so that every time they see me that they always know to swerve. Your life is potent, did some fuck shit till they took notice. Weren't no hocus pocus, it was hard work that got me heard. So I put in the graph like Google Maps got the whole earth. Writing rhymes until my dome hurt, taking over like the Romans. Rolling dirt up on Mars like the rover and exploding like Joanna's hematoma. Don't need to see a slammer to know why they wanna go, man. I'm a showman, I'm just focused on the drama. Leave the grill to George Foreman. What kills him is I'm forward like I got my own insurance. To show myself up paid while I boxed it in the frame. If we're about to talk greatness and beyond great, you know you have to say my name like Beyonce. Say my name.
This is like a little EP. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'll probably chop this up and just like edit it here and there, edit it down, and just have the best parts of it. You know, I thought it was I guess I thought it was just one track of just him freestyling, but I feel like my ear would be very fatigued if that was the case. So I guess I'm glad that he broke it up.
Silhouettes intersect, get fucked up for the thrill of it. Killer streak playing Pac-Man like I came from the Philippines. Vanilla beans, still a thing for the thriller scene. Facility, laser beam, UFO, leave it well alone. I ain't moving, stood still on a peloton. Telephone and it's always on a dial tone. It's been a while since I smiled at a milestone. Seen a big pile in my mind stone. Me against the world on my Jack Jones like I'm John Jones. With the bitches in the condo, far from John Doe. In the Pondo like I'm Johnny Bravo. Got bravado with the small dick sitting in Galados. Feeling 5 gone cause that last hit was
I haven't heard a Johnny Bravo line in a while. But let's take it back. Let me take it back a little bit. Let's take it back. It's been a while since I smiled at a milestone. Seen a big pile in my mind stone. Okay. That's unfortunate. You know, always gotta smile at the you know the steps in your journey, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what is his usual release schedule in between albums. In between albums. Is he an artist that takes a lot of time to create? Is he usually this somber in this type of mood, or this is like a new feeling he's overcome with? Is this a new feeling that he's feeling right now? Is what I'm trying to say. Let me know in the comment box.
My mind stoned, me against the world on my Jack Jones like I'm John Jones. With the bitches in the condo, far from John Doe. In the Pondo like I'm Johnny Bravo. Got bravado with the small dick sitting in Galados. Feeling 5 gone cause that last hit was that good shit. Was that stay lit? You could never take my shit. Come and get me if you bear lifts. On the top floor, cloud 9 fading. Never bailing, felt amazing. Inhaling to my lungs, 2 guns blazing. Overcome all the stunts that I pulled. A suit of just skin and then wool. This life it don't give you no armor. A lot on this earth that can harm you. I swear on what's good that I'm here till they take me. I pray that I'm wrinkled at least over 8. Started moving like a ruler. Diamonds on computer, gold bars from the jeweler. Bring a sandwich to the beach, you know, hope I find it tuna. Rex free too, man, I should've reached sooner. Bringing up rappers, so I'm shouting out Luna. Fuck a trapper, killing rappers like tunas. Wish I was a rumor.
I wonder if he's getting to a very comfortable pocket, a very comfortable flow. I wonder if he's gonna switch his flow up, or if he's gonna be straight kind of I don't want to call it monotonous, but this it can get, if this is the same flow throughout 24 songs, it probably could get a little monotonous. So I would like to see him do a flow change or something. I like the subject matter. I think most importantly, it's not really to show off his technique or technical abilities, but it's just probably one of the only ways he probably knows how to get this off his chest. Like, I think the message is probably the most important part of the song, or this. It's not even an EP. It's a stream of consciousness is what I'm kind of holding it to. It's just a stream of consciousness. that probably under any other circumstance shouldn't have seen the light of day, and this just should have been something that to get his therapy off of, and it's just on his hard drive. But I'm surprised he put this out. Being as personal and unpolished as it is and raw as it is, maybe he just has that type of relationship with you guys as fans. But as someone as outsider, that just like, I like his talent, but I'm not necessarily a fan because I've only heard one album in its entirety. But as someone that's kind of just new to it all, I'm kind of just trying to understand where is this coming from and like why did it come out is what I'm saying.
My rag, couple things got me mad, couple people got me wrong, now I'm changing up the swag, coming in and stealing it, I might take the whole bag, feeding on the feeling, I'm a beast with a reason, I'ma lead the whole pack, fearless like I'm Caesar, I'm just waiting for a chance, filling up with diesel, ain't all I've been achieving, clocking miles in this region, moving like a legion, promise that I made to myself and allegiance, do you still believe I'm a fool?
Let me hear that flow. I like that flow a little bit. Let me hear that back.
Up with diesel, ain't all I've been achieving, clocking miles in this
a little bit more.
My rag, couple things got me mad, couple people got me wrong, now I'm changing up the swag, coming in and stealing it, I might take the whole bag, feeding on the feeling, I'm a beast with a reason, I'ma lead the whole pack. I'm a beast with the beast, and I'm gonna lead the whole pack, feel it's like I'm seasoned, I'm just waiting on the chance to fill it up like a diesel. I like that part. It reminds me of like Lil Wayne. I don't know if you guys are probably pretty young, but once upon a time, Lil Wayne did not miss for like 3 years straight. And this reminds me of one of his flows. So, little hip hop education. 3 years. That's very inconsiderate. I want to say he ran it for like a smooth decade. From 2000, 03, 04. Oh, it don't matter. This is not a Wayne lesson. I'll say that for a Wayne video. Moving like a legion, promise that I made to myself and allegiance. Do you still believe I'm a fool forever leaving? Staring at the ceiling, can never put a cap on achieving. I'm just here for the rap, then I'm leaving. Had about enough being my own enemy. It's time.
That's tough. I've had about enough of being my own enemy. I feel you. Sometimes it be like that.
Grew up a long way from 17. Always went against the grain, struggles in my life. Got some things to say when I stand up on the mic. I ain't dropping this for fame. I need this time like therapy. It's just to keep me sane. The truth is you're my medicine. Can't put that on your plate. Speeding into everything. About time I fix the brakes. Don't say I can't communicate. You know I conversate with you in several different ways.
I wonder how many phone calls you got after you release. It's like, yo, are you okay? I know that conversation with his management, his label, his A&R. That's just the business relationships. Now you got to do on the family side. It's like, I know the calls he got was crazy. Just asking them like, yo, what was that? Are you good? I would hope that's what happened.
Says I'm looking at your face. Can't justify mistakes.
To see if he's all right.
Made him seems I ain't the one to blame. Lying to myself, only had so much to gain, so now I'm switching up the play. See if that affects the place I'm at on most of the days. I ain't going with the usual, so they're looking at me strange. Confused that I can feel it all, I'm here to make the change. It's cold at 3 a.m. outside, I'm walking with the dog. Thanking God that you don't talk at all, my mind is switching off. Try with time to find myself, cause I've been getting lost. Lived a selfish life and said that I can give a toss. Lessons that I've learned, I've tried teaching to myself. And what I've learned from certain people is that they're better than myself. So I surround myself with real ones and you feel the plastic melt. Like burning toy soldiers.
So I surround myself with real ones and you feel the plastic melt. That's probably my favorite bar so far. That's hard. I like that.
Lessons that I've learned, I've tried teaching to myself. And what I've learned from certain people is that they're better than myself. So I surround myself with real ones and you feel the plastic melt. Like burning toy soldiers that used to go up on the shelf. Recycled ideas, conveying on the belt. Man, it's nothing new, the circus always hurting how we felt. Embarrassed that we dreamt of bigger things with this relent. Ain't letting go of notions till we feel them in cement. Tired of only hoping we feel like broken men. Cause the gravity is weight and it's kept us to the ground. See the only people speaking ones with favours in their mouths.
I feel like this would have made a bigger impact if he maybe had just like take this rough recording and maybe repackaged it. So I feel like he could have really made this bigger than what it was. I don't know how big it is to y'all or in general. I'm kind of like in my own little bubble, but I like what he has in terms of the message. Like that's the foundation of this is the message. Maybe he didn't want this to be another project. I can accept that too. Maybe that wasn't in his artistic vision for this to be a project, and I feel like maybe if he wanted it to be a project, it'd be a project or an EP or something of that sort. I just feel like it would have cut through better or cut through more and been a little bit more impactful, because he could have used this as a tool to. I was taking, being someone that's not like a particularly Zayn fan and a new listener. Maybe he could have reached me on like what I'm going through, because a lot of people are going through similar things. Maybe if like it was just a little bit differently, a little bit more focused. Like this seems like a stream of consciousness to where he didn't have any direction for it. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if he gave us a little bit more direction, the reach of it could have reached a lot more people, and it probably could have. I don't know. I don't know what the response was, so I can't really say it could have garnered a better response or a larger response. I don't know. There's no way for me to gauge that right now immediately. But that's just my opinion, though. I have no idea if I'm going to edit this. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I think rambling is a natural part of the process. I might as well leave all this in, since he's in a stream of consciousness mindset. Might as well just do no editing. Just throw this up. Raw thoughts. And we'll keep it at that. I won't edit this one. I'll just keep it at that.
I'm gonna kill a rhymezilla, no fillers like Godzilla. Eating clouds cause my smoke sticker. Throat liquor, my dope sicker.
He's switching the flow up. I like that. I like that a lot.
Kill a rhymezilla, no fillers like Godzilla. Eating clouds cause my smoke sticker. Throat liquor, my dope.
Eating cloud cause my smoke sticker. Throat dick. I like that.
Sicker. Bringing people their hope like I'm the pop slicker. I hope you're getting the point because I walk bigger. I thought my city was shit because I want bigger like my.
Ooh. You can tell it's a genuine reaction. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I didn't want to give you a fake reaction. But that was hard. I'm gonna tell you why it's hard. I'm gonna tell you why in a second it's hard.
My smoke sticker, throat liquor, my dope sicker. Bringing people their hope like I'm the pop slicker. I hope you're getting the point because I walk bigger. I thought my city was shit because I
thought my city was shit because I want bigger. I feel the ambition. Sometimes you outgrow your city, and if you grew up or you're in a small, maybe it's not even a small city, but a slow city. Let's say that, because size is relative to where you are, and it's maybe to you it's a big city, but coming from LA, it's not a big city to me. But slow and maybe just redundant. Not a lot going on. There's a lot of people with the same mindset. Nobody taking risk. Nobody really on a path to, accomplishing their purpose, doing what they're supposed to do and what they're set on this earth to do. We all have a limited amount of time to find our purpose and do what we're supposed to do. We're all enriched with the purpose. That's the highest human act is to inspire, and next to that, well, you can't inspire without having a purpose. You can't inspire without having a purpose. So I'm connected. I'm trying. Let me cook. Let me work. I'm trying to get right back to it. If you have that instilled to you and you find that out, the sooner you find that, the better. So you're not just wandering around aimlessly, because time was very fast. You're gonna look up and be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're on a limited amount of time. So the earlier and the closest you realize that life is gonna be less enjoyable until you find your purpose, then it gives you the initiative and the drive to go find your purpose. And even though you're going through trials and tribulations, like I think he's going through trials and tribulations, I understand. I hear in these raps that he acknowledges that he's come a long way and he's come very far. Is that even a word? What am I saying? I was on a roll until I said that bull, huh? My bad. I understand he acknowledges that he's come a long way, and although he may have taken some wrong turns, I don't even know. I won't even say that. He's taken some turns that maybe he didn't foresee in this journey. You can't control everything that you. In this journey, he foresaw something, and it's shaky, whatever. I bet 9 times out of 10, if I would have asked Zayn, due to your purpose or whatever, would you have done it over? You found your purpose and you realize that you're on to bigger things. You realize that your city was holding you back. You going through what you're going through right now. Would you do it all over again? What would you do differently? I don't know. I think he would do the same thing over with, given the challenges.
Bigger like my cig up in my zip up. Fed up with the lip. Don't take the mic, my love is fickle. Your digital age has a primitive face. I see the mice for your limited ways. Left it to simmer. Similar ways, a straight pillar with fake glimmer in the haze. Feeling trapped, this industry is a cage.
Yeah, facts. This industry is a cage. Facts. Dead facts. I like how this beat is sounding, low key. Let's see where it goes. I like what I'm hearing.
Nobody's speaking the truth. I'm offended by the state. Look at the state of the news. I'm this side of the argument, reciting my views while they're inciting the hate. I'm feeling pressure to choose. Standing near as one man. How can I be half when you're half the person I am? If it wasn't in your life, you didn't choose it. It's the funny thing about music. Return pain and beauty. Don't give a fuck what my...
He kind of veered off a little bit off tempo with that last flow.
I did the argument, reciting my views while they're inciting the hate. I'm feeling pressure to choose. Standing near as one man. How can I be half when you're half the person I am? If it wasn't in your life, you didn't choose it. It's the funny thing about music. He's a
little offbeat, but it's okay. It's the message. It's the message.
My suit is. It looks good, so I wear it. Better than the shit that we was wearing. Changing the whole narrative for these basics are scary. See, I've been facing the racists from back when I was a kid. Born up in 93, living in Bradford City. They kicked me out of the school. Said I had a problem with hitting the kids that would call me back. He's still sitting in the classroom chilling. I'm angry now that I'm older because I see that the treat was different. Got me thinking I'm the problem because they never dealt with these issues. 20 years later, I'm still in the same boat. Trying to treat me like my grandpa say I came up off the boat. Came to tell you what I stand for, man, I think this shit a joke.
Is that came to tell you what I stand for? I can't tell you what I stand for, man. I think this shit is a joke. But I'm just take it for what the lyrics say, and came to tell. I'll take it for what it's saying, and came to tell you what I stand for. I think that sounds better anyways. It
got me by the throat, pushing my feelings down. You ain't got it like them, boy, your skin is so light. Okay, motherfucker, take my name up on a flight. Try convince immigration that your bloodline's half white. I don't know how that's acceptable. One life is more susceptible to perception being the death of them. I've been looking at the sky saying, where's that day of reckoning? You had your prophets right when they said that you would speak to them. I needed justice in this life, and I would trust that this my fight. Because when I'm writing, it feels right to have them focused on the facts again, focused on the rap again, hoping for the change, gonna put this on the map again. Writing in all caps again, the pain it goes through me, so I write the letter. All the shit that could have brought me but made me better. Like kids who paint me gold, I'm at home with a pain in my soul. Your rap brought me pain, cause you know I've been too real to contest it. My time was invested, now I look upon the industry, I see it infested. Looking like kids who would grab them a nest quick. My name ain't on the list unless they label it ethnic. I ain't never gave a fuck.
Yeah, my name ain't on a list unless they label it ethnic.
About these jokers and jesters ain't no
ethnic
answers for these things, so just save us the questions. Man, allow the violence cause my silence is deafening. Your opinion stinks, someone get him a breath mint. Start to understand why they think that I'm threatening. I'm moving certain ways, couldn't slow me with ketamine. Now they all wanna hear me, got a table at Letterman. Direction changed like I changed up the lettering. Don't believe the age cause I move like a veteran. Raised on the benefit for whose benefit.
I know for one thing for sure, ain't no way in hell this get copyrighted. Ain't no way. He didn't even clear all these beats. I hear the beat tags in it. He look like he just pulled this off the internet and just went straight to work. Like, I'd be so mad if I see a copyright claim from Sony Music Group. If I see a copyright claim from RCA, I'm gonna be upset.
They'll never learn shit, man, if the shoe fits. And to be honest, it's insulting, offensive to my wounds, they're rubbing salt in, trying to ask me questions that they know I'd never answer. I'd rather sit online and reply to the fan art. Fuck a sports car coming through in a Raptor. Tell you what I like, farm life on the tractor. Fake life's up online, suck a fat one. You don't wanna buy into that, none of that, son. Sitting in the garden, 98 in the Datsun. Seen some hot summers, but I still remember that, son.
That was probably the best beat of the EP, or not even an EP. I don't even know what to call this. I don't even know what to call this. Track 4, so it's 7? 6. So we on 4 out of 6.
I make millions off of my pain, cause I know a few millions still living that way. Healing with the hurt that they should know they don't deserve. It hit deep cause I hit the nerve. Only way that the sheep learn, with the street firm in my ways. I don't wanna change, everything just stay the same. Who you trying to convince you understand, can't maintain. Let the lights dim, some get the charm main. Flex, get the tape right up at night. Why these men be nice to my face, be nice. I ain't trying to be a gangster, it ruins my vibe. Rather still low-key and on my phone bleed. Never need a trophy or a showpiece. Never show peace in a North Face fleece. Showcase this like a goat might flip, cause the sign might fit to the start. I'm sick. Now you see where I come from, they're all dumb. Only achievement in life is the Jordans. Committing petty crimes out of boredom, can't afford them, so I stole it. Need a Rolex on the door lit, don't make sense. Need to get yourself a job, it's a poor man's game. Trying to sit and pray to God, he ain't sorting.
It's a poor man's game, trying to sit and pray to God. Yikes.
Now your problems, gotta sort them out yourself. Used to tell us tables, now I'm writing them myself. Cause we're all like animals, we all just need some help. Cathartic, I'm an artist, trying to put my heart in. Felt double crossed like Leo in the party. For the knowledge I'm not charging, see I got it all free. But my hunger kept me starving like I'm feeding for the feed. I just need a reason, see me bleeding for my creed. Tricky with the words like I keep them up my sleeve. Picking where I fit, I see me sitting with the queen. I ain't doing it unless you used to saying please. Let me float a bit before I sting them with the bees. They're trying to kill us with disease. Why does it feel like they have the same notebook and the same 4 looks? Like the rainwater touch on their face, so sus when they lie, don't trust, not a minor. Plus no fuss, I just move through the game like must. Something in my way, I adjust till I take free form, like the shape free fall till I bust. Remember 21, brother gave no fucks. Trying to project when they gave them looks. In the projects, in the objects, us. In my own way, never gave me love. Should've never started this, broken hearted kid. Jarred up the feelings till I stole the lip. Don't wanna relish in the pain, but I can't resist.
A lot of reminiscing. From what I gathered from this, a lot of reminiscing. You know, a lot of connecting from the past and probably trying to make meaning of the past and see, you know, how's he if he's born in 93, he's 28. So as a 28-year-old, I think that's when it starts to click and you being able to make sense of some of the things from your past and like some of the things even leading up to early adulthood. And you know, about, you know, what he said about the fables, being told fables. You know, now he's in that, probably in that curious state. I don't know if he's in that curious. It seems like he's very curious right now and just understanding what he's going to discern from what is true, what is truth to him and what is fake to him. And every artist goes through this crisis. It seems like he's dealing with that, a little bit of an existential crisis. It seems like, but who doesn't deal with that as humans? At the end of the day, this is a very human effort for him. And what I mean by that, it's meant to showcase his imperfections. Like as I'm picking apart the flows and stuff like that and picking apart things like that, I got to understand that it's not really important or needed for me to be too critical of certain things where he could improve on as a rapper, because that's not the point of this. If it was, he probably would have polished it and put it out as a release. But as I'm just thinking about like what it means to be human and all the imperfections that come with it, it's like as if you pulled out your phone. It's like as if one of us pulled out our phone and you just vented and you uploaded it. Like, here, this is what I think. Upload the beat, do a couple ad libs on it, a little harmonies, a little bit, and let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gather from this. So trying to see what I take from it. What I take from it is that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. That's my at halfway in. A little bit more than halfway in. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You would think that someone, this is a clear indication, a clear cut that you can have all the accolade, the fans, or you can be very talented. You can have success. You can even be, outwardly handsome. You know what I'm saying? He has a very loyal, dedicated women fan base. He's very likable by the women. You know what I'm saying? That he still deals with human things, insecurities. He still deals with his lows, his highs, even dependency, whatever that is, whatever he deals with, whatever he goes through to cope with his lows. He still deals with that like me, like nothing is different. We're all human at the end of the day. And no amount of money or whatever it is, does not absolve you from problems. You're still going to have problems. Just our problems look different than his. But at the end of the day, they're still human problems. So he has such a great voice. Zayn, if you want to like if you ever see this, Zayn, like I can like coach you on, I can send you like a rap resume. Like I could send you some in exchange for you giving me vocal lessons. Like I could, if you want a little rap coach, just let me know, Zayn. I got you. Just like let me know how you hit that run real quick. Let me hear that real quick, Zayn. Let me hear that real quick. Let me hear that. Just teach me how to do that, Zayn. And I help you with the raps. You know what I'm saying? The message is there, but I connect the flows a little bit, give you a little bit more diction, more clarity, a little bit different ways to set up the punchlines and make you really a force, We could work together, Zayn. Or not. I ain't trying to be a leader, been selling out since Jesus. My rhymes are for the readers, between the lines like Father Time. I fuck with Mother Nature, till they get their connotation, tell them live the life. And then I live the life adjacent like it's pussy, play the patient. Alone in my own spaceship, always trying to find greatness. Still defying lines while defining in my prime. Shining light like Kylo, I'ma kill it all the time. Aging like I'm wine. I like the beat a lot. In my face, but still my race, you can't define. Focused on defiance, I'ma fight it while it's live. Started something sick and on my mind is what's next. Just became a dad, so now I'm taking all the... I became a dad now. Oh, he did become a dad. I did learn that on... Did I learn that on... Was that on Nobody's Listening, or is it another artist I'm confusing him with? Probably another artist. If I didn't acknowledge it on any other music or anything like that, congratulations, Zayn. That's a beautiful thing to bring a child into the world. Beautiful. And, I wish you all the happiness in fatherhood and also in your career. Things like that, so... Congratulations. I know I'm staying, I need pain like it's debt, I'ma get it done. If it's taking all my breath, swear down, I ain't messing around till I'm the best. Speaking in full sentences, you should have thought about a strategy before you went to the stratosphere. About this, running rings around Saturn, this ain't a battle, I'm sat on here. Casually doing magic, I heard them, the sounding tragic. I think you could use some practice until that you get the blacklist. Not pull like a Z-list actress, fooling them like a catfish, schooling them like a legend. Happy to be the reference, confusing like iridescent, leaving them all guessing. Leaking out of my brain like a pipe I ain't fixing. Shining like a star, you can see it from a distance. I can tell that's his flow, that's his thing. That's and leaving all the guessing and like it's like that's the if I were to break it down in rhythm, that's how it looks. That's how where he can take it. If he took it up or like to make it a little bit more interesting, like as a rapper, like just like where he could like take it up. He can utilize the melody to take some of the inflections up, inflections on the word. Like he can accent it up, he can go down, or he can utilize the pause, or he can stretch the word. You know, it's a little bit little things he can do with that. You know, Zayn, take that. That's on me. That all that right there. That you know that's on me. That's on the house. You know, it's on me.
Me around Pocky, I'm just different. Certain stages to this level ain't here because of favors to the devil. Fuck a label, I'ma do this from the ghetto. Clean up like I'm Detto. I'm the man to put the bet on. Sight smart like a weapon. This is my kind of setting. I write the word I'm citing while these others live on hype. I see no fighting how they type. The fruit is ripe for the taking. I think I might.
Bro, that took me out. I was like, bro, what is that? What is that? You know you sound good if you know you're a good singer if you sound good on like a not so good recording. If the quality is terrible in terms of the sound, not the quality of his voice, or I just want to distinguish that to be clear. You're a good vocalist. Simple as that. Simple as that. He could have really made this a good project. I feel like if you just I'm gonna leave this for the Zayn fans because I can't reach him. Maybe like, you know, down the road if like one of y'all like get a response out of him and like you just like one of those like, oh my God, Zayn retweeted me. If he just takes this same message, you know, puts a little bit more direction into it with the concepts. If you want to be based on your real life and your trials and tribulations, hone in on that. Hone in like how you've been developed. Throw in a little bit your experiences as a father. Throw in a little bit how you feel about the industry because it seems like you're a little jaded, which I understand. That's the industry will do that to you. The industry is foul. It's a dark place, you know. And they don't see you as a person. They see you as an investment. They see you as a dollar sign. You know what I'm saying? So any creative differences that you have with your label and stuff like that, you got to understand from the A&R's perspective or the label's perspective, we brought you in to do this. We signed you for this. You know, it's like basically how they look at it. It's like you got hired on to be a cashier. Like we're just talking about job descriptions and job roles. I hired you to be the cashier, and then all of a sudden you're like, I want to work the deli. You know, I want to work the smoothies, the health spot. And you're like, we hired you to be a cashier. It's like that. Basically is what it is. Whereas like he's probably gonna be experiencing a lot of tug and pull. And I think I don't know if he's still trying to do or pursue R&B and being an R&B act. And they're still labeling him as a pop act, but they signed him to be a pop act. So I know for a fact him rapping is not making anybody at the label happy. I know for a fact. That's probably why he released it in this manner, because that tug and pull would have been very hard for him to even pitch this project. You would have to damn near pitch this project already completed, lined out, laid out, like I want you to do this, that, whatever. But if you were to take this skeleton of this project, message, you know, even some of the soul beats, that's cool. Love that. Love it. You know what I'm saying? And mix that already what you're gifted in. You know, your knack for melody, your knack for harmonies, your things like that, and blend them together. And I think you can make a really good project. That's what I see what he sees. I see what he sees. I do. I truly do. I want you to know I see what he sees. This may not be the review that you wanted, but maybe the review that you needed. You know what I'm saying? I try to put a little gems in there, you know what I'm saying? Because what I may lack in like enthusiasm, because I'm not gonna just be like, oh my god, it's the best. Sometimes it's not always the case, but I try to make up for it. Just like, I see what you're doing right. I think it's best to always lead in with you did this right. Whereas like I think a lot of people mess up and jump into already criticism like this was terrible. This isn't that. I'm probably never gonna do that. I'll probably never say something's terrible because it's not. It's like you're. I'm rambling. My bad.
I'm just spitting what is written on the next page. Spitting image of my dad in his young days. Born sinner, when I'm livid I say fuck's sake. Done running, I'm too cunning with no plumbing, the water works. I sung something that resonates. I thought it first like giving birth to the parrot perch. They see me do it and they know it works. Don't know what's worse, the way that you live your life or the way that you write a verse. Should be nervous, you don't deserve it. What scratched the surface? I'll leave a crater and lift the dirt up to find the hurting. Can't know for certain, nothing is guaranteed. Trying to be a better person than the world deserves to see. Cause I see a lot of sharks still swimming in the seas, ceasing the rest. What's the reason it's theft? Are these the kind of kids that we're bringing up next? Distorted reality, all they needed was family. Too out of their face to see what the damage is. I don't wanna be a part of this. No, I don't wanna be. Sometimes I ask the questions too deep to form a sentence. To this form, is this the norm? Is this the sentence? I feel defenseless. I played the set list and all my sweat, blood and tears forgot to mention. Feeling lost, going off into different sections. I feel like love wrecked it. If it's not a drug, why am I waiting for the next fix? Affected.
Love is a drug. It's a high. And it comes with lows too. It's a drug for sure.
Believe that you left this. I guess I'll leave with the best wish. Moving on like next, I'm fine for the lectures. We see it all full spectrum. Cause if we're falling down, we can fall down together. Staircase to heaven, mirror down the middle like 11. Resentment on one side, it won't settle. Mind fried, but talking sense. They ain't got a sense of themselves in them rich ends. Need to spell it out for them dickheads. I'm made for this, so witness. I know you feel afflicted, but you always love it, Whitney. While I'm laughing at you, you think you're laughing with me. I try to close, but I'm grown, so they don't fit me. My body thrown from this new to this old city. I'm sick of sitting on my own, feeling so shitty. I've been on roads where it's cold and the snow hitting. It's okay to be yourself, sitting talking to myself. I've been walking for the longest, just need a little rest. No, I ain't the strongest, I can feel it in my chest. Talking about my feelings and of me to get the best. They ain't leaving, see him breathing in my breath too.
I know the line, I know it ain't the strongest, I can feel it in my chest. Didn't he just get into a fight? I don't know, I follow some of y'all that are Zayn fans. And I think he got into a little fight. What was that about?
Death do us part, it's just
in the pandemic, people still fighting it? People still doing a lot of things in the pandemic. Yeah, they are. They are doing a lot of things in the pandemic.
Never winning, I'm just scarred. Can't begin it from the start. Do I play a part in the
Never winning, I'm just scarred. Zayn, come on, you're winning, man. Come on, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot of great things, you know. A lot of great. Yeah, I need more. I need more ego, Zayn. I need you to talk that talk, Zayn. You're talented, Zayn. Okay, you need to believe that. I need more. I'm the shit, you know. I need more of that, you know. All this is good. This is great. This is great music. This is great because a lot of people can relate to this. But come on, man, Zayn, man. You talented. You a talented man, all right?
Of the night, I guess I'm onto something cause the dark's feeling right. Every cloud got a lining. Put my own miles in like Morales. Figured that they're jealous that they could just never tell us to change because the weather never made me question whether or not I'm at that level. Got rid of all the bullshit sitting in my way. Most of them are full of shit, I see it every day. Are you hearing the same things that I do? Maybe that shit's hidden like haiku.
It's a sad reality though. It's a sad part of reality. It's just like it's what comes with like being awakened or like understanding your surroundings and understanding that you're like growth is very challenging. Understanding you're probably outgrowing some of the things that that's what he's feeling. That's what I feel through the music. There's this tug and pull that he's outgrowing a lot of shit, and a lot of shit is not for him anymore. It doesn't serve him spiritually, emotionally, anything or whatever. If he's a spiritual, religious person, and he's just in that space to where he's trying to find a new home for him. let me know if I interpreted this right. This is gonna be a long review, man. Really long. I'm not doing no editing, like I said. So if you got this far, you've seen that I'm doing no editing on this. And Zayn album, if you got this far, understand that the Zayn album review is coming. Sorry, this can't. I'm not gonna say sorry. This is good stuff. This is good dialogue. You know, let me know in the comment box what you thought of this and what I may have missed, and let me know some messages and you know how you felt when you first heard this. Yeah.
You pay for them to hype you.
That's the last track of it. There's one more.
They ain't like new.
Alright, that's the last one.
Leaving them conceited and full of diesel like engines in need of cleaning. The ending will be revealing. Even though we ain't racing the facts, now we've been facing the cactus with spikes, needing spaces, different faces, the same story, a full body like straight body, direct to your system. Could never tell them we missed them, not even with the thoughts we gift them, cause they just take advantage, guess we're caught in the system. My soul pouring out details of borrowed time, had enough of a fill, this is for sorrow time.
My soul pouring out details of borrowed time. Had enough of a fill, this is for sorrow time, seeing visions of heaven. Seen the severed line.
Seeing visions of heaven, I seen the severed line between the gospel they speak and when they're telling lies. Remember telling a friend of mine.
Ooh, slow it down.
Identified like a third eye. Got a habit of knowing now where the dirt lies. Sober 9, I ain't sober after 9. In the fuck the minds. Why you flipping out? See another. Trying to rep it from the city. Fuck a chiller crew. Repping for the nitties. Trying to keep us down. Raised on the social. Don't wanna let us out of the system. Me, I insist we assist them. Me alone putting shift till I lift them. I know it's hard, that's why I like it. I'm fit to fight it, I'm from the north. I'm back in Tyson, it's been decided, don't see no light.
I know it's hard, that's why I like it. I'm fit to fight it. Oh, yeah.
They're needing guidance, just be defining, realizing.
Yeah.
I'm realigning in full finance. They say silence can be louder. I'm juiced up with no powder. I fix shit like slick spanner, gone green.
He's kind of in his bag right now. Okay, it's probably my favorite, like in terms of just the flow, that I've heard from this.
That's why I like it. I'm fit to fight it. I'm from the north. I'm back in Tyson. It's been decided. Don't see no light.
That's his pocket though. I know it's hard, that's why I like it. I'm fit to fight it. I'm from the north. I'm back in Tyson. It's been decided. Don't see no light. They need a guidance. Just redefining, realizing I'm realigning. I'm full of fineness. They say silence can be. That's his flow right there. So if you was wondering, like, if you could pick it apart, that's his flow. But right here, it just seems like the rhythm, it's more in pocket. I like this a lot more.
Needing guiding, just be defining, realizing I'm realigning in full finance. They say silence can be louder. I'm juiced up with no powder. I fix shit like slick spanner.
I fix shit like I like that. I like the wordplay on that. That's cool. That's cool.
Like Bruce Banner, so free Gaza on my banner. The real McCall.
Oh, that's the line that they the free Gaza. I think that's the line that was a little controversial. If I'm.
I ain't nothing to toy with. Signify peace like a Japanese koi fish. How did this happen? We're moving backwards in our timeline, killing us with cyanide. Right up for the freedom till we transform like Ironhide.
Okay.
This was about my feelings. The way that I move affects the fate that I'm sealing. Can't say nothing without something being on the page. Kept inside the pen like the bars have been kept caged. See, I always had a plan since I was young. We had nothing, man. Now it's been a few years since I had seen the fam on foreign lands. About to climb Everest in the avalanche. Right into the riddles as soon as you were born. Never asking the question cause it's the norm. See, I'm on a questioning session like the man. I got a method to teaching a lesson. Listen to MF Doom, he taught me like Ra's al Ghul. Felt like living in Gotham, the people were rotten. Still we play cartoons, so it's never forgotten. Chilling at the top, but we came from the bottom, right?
Chilling at the top, but we came from the bottom.
Ain't jotting for them life by spotting the difference.
Would it change a thing for that little run you went on? I can't pinpoint like what bar it is. I'm not finna count the bars right now. I'm not finna do that. Whatever bar that or whatever that portion of this not record, but free verse, if you will, of the free verse. No complaints. You was in your bag. You was in your bag.
It's on my brain these days.
I like where he takes the note. I'm like, especially on this type of like production. It's like I'm just focusing on where is he taking it, and it's like it's beautiful though. It's beautiful.
They're hitting on Palestine's ways. Don't own no palace, playing Prince on the Steinway. Sending out mind waves, stop them like crime waves.
Ooh.
Freedom fighter, yellow metal is my name. Like vipers that see the sly ones, the snake that's called Biden. None of them are bad.
Chill, Zayn. I'm in California, and I may want to see you come to the States. You talking about the president? I don't know, man. I don't. Am I ever gonna see you live, brother?
By what they might put in writing. We should be used to it by now. Say whatever for the vote and then just choose another route. Say they never kill another unless that brother's skin is brown. I'm just telling you the facts. If you can't take it, the truth naked. To bare bones in my thoughts lately. Spitting politics while donning it. Shit just gets me vexed, and now I'm sitting down to think of it.
This is the type of shit that will get you in trouble by your label. This is what gets you in trouble by your label.
Feeling on the brink of it, whatever it is. Figure out some shit at least.
As a pop star, still considered a pop star, this will get you in trouble.
It feels that way. Talk about my feelings and I don't feel so strange. Finding solace as some promise in Metropolis, but being honest, can't write a sonnet without some pain.
I appreciated that. Flaws and all, I appreciated that. Flaws and all.
Can fade away, so you can say this in my brain. Can fade away, so you can say that it's been on my brain today.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't really have any remaining thoughts. Album reaction from Zayn coming soon. I mean, by me, about Zayn, coming soon. If you sat through this, let me know. Let me know your favorite fruit if you sat through this. That's how I know if you sat through this. Because this has got to be a 40, 50-minute reaction. It's long as hell. Appreciate you. Thank you for recommending this to me. It's been an interesting journey through the mind of Zayn. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to go get some sleep. Love y'all. Stay safe. Sweet.